Remember these videos? These chaotic scenes erupted during the mayoral polls in India's first planned city, Chandigarh. The shocking scenes are still fresh in a lot of people's memories. Amid allegations of a rigged elections, charges of ballot tampering, hangama, protest and outrage, and an eventual Supreme Court intervention, and the Aam Aadmi Party emerged victorious in the tight contest against the Bharatiya Janata Party. You could be wondering why we are telling you a 2 months old story. Well, after that controversial election, the Union Territory is once again all set to witness another fierce contest. Chandigarh mayoral polls was the first election where the India bloc had a joint candidate. The Congress and AAP were united against the BJP, and the seeming voter fraud only galvanized the opposition. So once again, the opposition bloc will be taking on the NDA in the UT of Chandigarh for the one seat out of 57 up for grabs in the last phase of the Lok Sabha polls. While the India bloc has tasted its first victory against the Saffron Party in the previous electoral contest, will it be able to maintain its winning streak this time around? As the capital of two agrarian states, Haryana and Punjab, goes to vote, who will the people of Chandigarh choose? If only one seat is up for the grabs, why are the NDA and India so focused on the fight for Chandigarh? Beyond seat gain, what really is Chandigarh contest all about? Let's find out. Firstly, let's talk about the buzzing India tie-up in the Union Territory. The friendship between the Grand Old Party and the youngest national party is quite a strange one. Strangely enough, the two parties are at loggerheads in 13 seats of Punjab but have forged an alliance in the rest of the country, including Chandigarh. The Aam Aadmi Party is supporting Congress's Manish Tiwari, who is the sitting MP from Punjab's Anandpur Sahib seat. Tiwari, however, faces an uphill task in the Union Territory. The Congress cadre is reportedly unhappy with the party's decision to replace Pawan Bansal, a former Chandigarh MP and runner-up in the 2014 and 2019 Lok Sabha battle. Tagged outsider by the BJP, Manish Tiwari has tried to shred that image by highlighting his long and close association with Chandigarh.
पला बड़ा हुआ, स्कूल, कॉलेज, विश्वविद्यालय सभी मैंने वहाँ पे किया। मेरे पिताजी को आतंकवादियों ने उसी शहर में गोली मारी थी। मेरी माताजी ने पूरा जीवन वहां पे बीमारों की सेवा करते काट दिया।
Similarly, the Saffron Party has its own woes. The BJP replaced two-time MP from Chandigarh Kiran Kher with Sanjay Tandon as the new candidate. From failing to shrug off the outsider tag to problems in resolving major outstanding issues to uneasy access, media reports have flagged several factors against the actor-turned-politician. On the other hand, Sanjay Tandon boasts of a long-standing association with the Saffron Party. He has also served as the chief of Chandigarh BJP for nearly a decade. So another crucial factor in Chandigarh will be that the public is aware that none of the major contenders are in a comfortable position. The Congress is also dealing with infighting and en masse resignations, something you would expect the Congress party to be ready for by now.
35 लोगों ने इस्तीफा दे दिए, ठीक है। और मैं ये आपके माध्यम से कहना चाहती हूँ कि मनीष तिवारी जी को ये सोचने पे अब मजबूर होना पड़ेगा कि क्या उनको लक्की जैसे प्रधान का साथ चाहिए या उनको पवन बांसल की टीम का साथ चाहिए। आज जो कुछ चंडीगढ़ में है वो पवन बांसल की देन है, उसको हम भूल नहीं सकते।
As for the Shiromani Akali Dal, things couldn't have been more funnily tragic. The candidate to which Akali Dal gave ticket to, Hardeep Singh Buttrela, has left the party itself.
पार्टी की बेरुखी चंडीगढ़ के प्रति, हमारे यूनिट के प्रति, उन्होंने वादा किया था हम सारी चोन कैंपेन पार्टी संभालेगी, हर एक तरीके से पार्टी देखेगी, आपको सिर्फ प्रचार करना है। मगर टिकट अनाउंस हुए आज 15 से 18 दिन हो गए हैं, कोई पार्टी का सीनियर नेता यहाँ नहीं आया, किसी ने हमारी खबर नहीं पूछी।
So while the Chandigarh battle is not going to be an easy one, it definitely has the masala to make it interesting for the election watchers. On June 1st, India's first planned city will make its choice clear whether to let itself be consolidated as a saffron bastion or vote for a change.